Toodaloo. Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo! One client, two clients, three clients. Toodaloo. When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight. But when the moon's out, bathe in moonlight. Toodaloo. Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo! One client, two clients, three clients. Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo! Toodaloo. When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight. But when the moon's out, bathe in moonlight. Toodaloo.
Traveling to other worlds is all that anyone seems to be writing about these days. Goodness knows what they find so disappointing about their own world. Right here, right now, right here.
Hi!
Right now, emerge, right now.
I'll protect us, just like you and hers. Fly!
Nothing lasts forever. Emerge, right now.
Try this on for size. Hi! Coming through! Odds revealed by...
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Sign here, please! Step back! I summon thee! Express delivery!
Midnight Phantasmagoria. No rest for the weak.
must leave no stone. Strike is one! As a dutiful maid would. Your grand finale! Observe! As a good night shoe. Steady as stone. Break a leg! As a dutiful maid would. Leave it all to me.
Spirit Blade! Attack!
You're toast!
Swift and merciful! Submit for judgment!
Nice and spicy! Eat this! Boba, get them! Barbara, go!
Surrender! Through me, justice is served! You stand condemned! Your penance is due! Guilty! You stand condemned! Guilty! Futile!
By royal decree, let the show begin.
Propagate! Surrender! Futile! Judgment is upon you. You stand condemned! Guilty! You stand condemned!
Let's dance. Wings of darkness, come, sever night from day.
Surrender! Scatter! Nowhere to run!
Oz revealed. I'll protect us.
Spring forth!
Ice.
Your sins weigh upon your soul! Following orders.
Decided by destiny. Let me scribe.
Rain Cutter, know my sword!
Shadows of fate.
Where do you think you're going?
Happy to apply. Time to go. Written in the stars.
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of voir.
Tricks up your sleeve! That's close enough.
I'm going in! Let's light it up! I'm getting sick of this game. Delved into destiny. Quit it! Star's over!
You want this, you
Go!
want this.
Let's light it up!
I'll be back.
Go!
I'll be back.
By royal decree.
Futile!
Propagate! Nowhere to run! Scatter!
Let the show begin.
Through me, justice is served. Your penance is due. Guilty. Your penance is due.
Odds revealed by you. Ah, la 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 la.
Nowhere to run!
By royal decree.
Propagate! Spring forth!
Your sins weigh upon your soul. Guilty. Your penance is due. Guilty.
Scatter!
Odds revealed thyself.
As you wish.
Judgment is upon
You stand condemned. Your penance is due.
Ring cutter!
Time to go. Decided by destiny.
Know my sword! Witness the power of Gugwa!
Go.
Off we go! Teamwork is dreamwork! Let me scribe! Let's light it up!
Written in the stars.
I'm going in! Know my sword! Let me weave you a verse. Let's light it up!
dance.
Propagate! Yeah! Surrender!
By royal decree.
No rest for the wicked. Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Nowhere to run!
Your sins weigh upon your soul.
Guilty!
You stand condemned. Your penance is due. You stand condemned.
Guilty! Scatter!
Futile.
Odds reveal, but I'll protect us.
Nowhere to run!
Surrender.
Nowhere to run! Scatter!
Let the show begin. Ready, steady, go!
Spring forth!
By royal decree.
Judgment is upon us!
You stand condemned. Your penance is due.
Guilty!
You are not
Delve
welcome
into
here.
destiny.
Phew! Go! Higher, higher, hands on fire!
Decided by destiny. Let me scribe. Teamwork is dreamwork. Let's light it up. Know my sword. Rain cutter.
Will.
I'll protect us.
Odds reveal thyself.
Your sins weigh upon your soul. Your penance is due. You stand condemned. Your penance is due.
Guilty!
Your penance is due. Futile.
Surrender!
By royal decree.
Nowhere to run!
Odds reveal the...
Propagate!
Scatter!
Surrender! Propagate! Spring forth!
Let the show begin. But ha!
Judgment is upon you.
Your sins weigh upon your soul. Your penance is due.
Guilty!
Your penance is due.
Nowhere to run!
La 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 la. Let's dance.
Propagate! Surrender!
Scatter!
Through me, justice is served.
Guilty!
You stay condemned. Your penance is due.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Nowhere to run!
Shadows of fate, written in the stars. Let me weave you a verse. I'm going in. Let's light it up. Let me scribe. Let's light it up. Shadows of fate. Let me scribe. Decided by destiny. Teamwork is dreamwork. Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter. Time to go.
That's close enough!
What's one more?
Propagate!
By royal decree.
Go, Barbara.
of the jungle!
Scatter!
Germinate! Judgment is upon you! Where do you think
Stay
you're
condemned!
Penance! That's my time.
Oz, reveal thyself!
Where do you think you're going?
I'll protect us.
Propagate! Nowhere to run!
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
One shall descend once again.
Law of the jungle!
What? This will do! I've got the pen.
Go, Barbara, go!
One strike will suffice. Double. Taste my blade.
Let the show begin.
Through me, justice is served!
Take this!
My judgment has failed.
Silly Charles. Silly Charles. Billy, Billy, Hilly, Churl. Woo. Silly Churl, Bill. Silly Churl, Silly. Billy Hilly Churl. Woo!
Delve into destiny. Let me scry. Shadows of fate.
Cross over!
Let's light it up.
Go!
Let me scribe.
No, my sword! Higher, higher, hands on fire! Gee!
I'm going in!
Wanna come over for tea?
I can't do it. Huh. How can I smash all these training dummies at once? Shame. Didn't man... Huh. How can I smash all these training dummies at once?
Delve into destiny.
Shame. Didn't man... Huh. How can I smash all these training dummies at once? Shame. Didn't man... Huh. How can I smash all these training dummies at once? Seems I can't do it. Shame. Didn't... Huh. How can I smash all these training dummies at once? So that's how to do it. I'm impressed. fighting is so much better.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for completing today's commission. Fate?
Hey! Isn't that Nahida? Nahida! Paimon didn't think we'd run into you here! Oh, hey there. It's been a while, hasn't it? What have you two been up to? Seems like you've been enjoying yourselves. How about you? What are you up? I'm just looking out for some leads while getting some fresh air. I noticed that I have some blurry memories after saving Irma. I almost feel like there's still something extremely important I need to do. But I can't... Why is that? Don't worry, we'll help you remember. Thank you so much. Since you're willing to help, I have something I... Ooh, it's beautiful. I found it in the sanctuary of Suristana. It's filled with pure elemental power that is quite similar to mine. It's very likely that it's connected to my foggy memory, but I can't figure out what it is. Traveler, do you have any ideas? You know, Nahida, we just happen to be going on an adventure right now. Thanks, you two. I didn't mean to... Don't mention it. Besides, it seems you've got a lot on your mind, and
Hey, get out! You shouldn't be around! I'm sorry, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Fungi don't usually... Last warning! Get out before I kick you out, you hear?
Hang on. I think it's trying to...
But Great Dendro Archon, it's a monster!
Please. Don't... Seems that it wants us to follow it. You can understand it? Even though different creatures have varying habits and ways of communicating, I can feel its anxiety and fear. Well, fungi are kinda cute. That's true. Okay, let's go. Alright, lead the... Although they all look about the same, some fungi are friendly, while others are... It can't be helped. Perhaps in their eyes, humans are like fierce monsters as well. After all, they can't distinguish which human behaviors are hostile or not, and it'd already be too late for them once humans have drawn their weapons. Hence why they tend to strike first, rather... That's not too different from how humans think sometimes. That's what I meant by shared emotions. It appears it was in a hurry because of this unconscious fungus. like they might be. So maybe this fungus wanted to bring Nahida here to help. Probably. Although fungi are simple creatures, maybe it noticed me on my way back and thought I'd be able to help. I'll take a look. I should be able to help if it's just a common illness. What is it, Nahida? Strange. Very strange. This fungus didn't develop from a spore. It's an elemental life form. Huh? An elemental life form? Yes. Although the fungi you normally see are capable of using elemental powers, they're merely borrowing elemental power. As for this fungus, it has elemental power flowing through it. Definitely not anything like your typical fungus. Exactly. This is very interesting. I've never seen anything like it. So this is a first even for Nahida. But that's not all. There's a large void within its elemental power. The void is stopping the elemental power from flowing normally, which must be why. So do you think it'll wake up if we can fill the void? Yes, and I just so happen to be good at this sort of thing. I'll see what I can do right away. My power was compatible. Looks like everything is fine now.
Lord of Dendro? Is it really the Lord of Dendro? Oh, I can't believe the Lord of Dendro saved me. Thank you, as...
Ah! It can talk?
Oh, I didn't expect such a strange creature to make a sound like that. Seems I'm just as shocked as you...
What? Of course Paimon can talk. Paimon isn't a strange creature. Paimon's just...
Hello, Paimon. I am not yet able to evaluate an organism's intelligence from its appearance. I will only know you are able to speak once you have spoken.
Oh, well, no need to take it seriously. It's no big deal. But does Paimon really look so dumb that people might think Paimon doesn't know how to talk?
You misunderstand, Paimon. A mouth is used for eating, breathing, and other functions that are more important than speaking. So a creature may not speak, even if it has a mouth. I've never seen a creature like you before, so I dared not make the assumption that you could speak. Even if you do possess a number of human traits, it is still very common for creatures to have similar external forms but completely different interiors, just like fungi and slimes.
Did this fungus study at the academia? It seems even more talkative than... You're not a fungus, are you?
That's correct. This might be surprising to you, and I'm sure that you must have questions. It might startle my fellow family members if I speak too much using this strange voice. Me, 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 me. It says that it's very thankful for your help.
I was confident that I knew of all the creatures in Teyvat. Even if there are ones I've never seen with my own eyes, I thought I possessed all the relevant knowledge about them. However, even if I were to lay out the traits of all elemental life forms, you don't seem to match any of them. you? And where did you come from?
I come from an ancient race. We have existed for a very long time, possibly longer than any records in existence. My home was filled with flowing water and great mountains. Lush until the apocalypse came and changed my home forever. A horrifying power consumed all there was. The seeds of catastrophe nested and grew inside. We were victims of the apocalypse. Yet, in time, we also became
The apocalypse? I'm not sure what it means either. It sounds like some...
It's a long and complicated story. It will take me some time to explain.
Don't worry, we'll listen. Please continue.
I was lucky and managed to survive. Afterward, I left with some of my family and came to Sumeru to search for a way to... We came in contact with many species and learned from their cultures and knowledge, hoping to understand the truth behind the apocalypse. We later found out that humans know the power of the apocalypse and refer to it as forbidden knowledge.
Your home was destroyed by forbidden knowledge? Does that mean you're from the desert? It's said that they are looking for a way to save their homeland, but the catastrophe of the desert should have ended a long time ago.
The Lord of Dendro is correct. We are not from the desert. I would very much like to tell you the location of... That may sound a little odd, as it is very important to both me and my family.
Yes, how could you forget?
I am a life form that was contaminated by the apocalypse. A part of my knowledge and memory was taken away as the contamination.
I get it now. So the void of elemental power was left behind from when the... I'm sorry. I hadn't considered that.
That's okay. Lord of Dendro, there is no need to apologize. Without your help, I would have lost more, and not only did you save me, but you've also already rid the world.
That's right. The forbidden knowledge is no more, and your homeland should be safe now.
My home should be safe now. For the longest time, this moment has only seemed like a dream. I was unable to fulfill our calling. I never found a way to save my homeland.
It's not your fault. You've already done everything you can. Every species paid a grave price in the fight against forbidden knowledge. You mentioned that there were other survivors besides yourself.
The apocalypse put us through immense pain. Many of my family members have already met their end.
Don't worry, I should be able to find them. Just leave it to me. I'll leave the rainforest to the Aranara. And as for the city, there are a few nice kids that should be willing to help. Oh yeah, they'll give us a hand. Give me a moment. I'll contact them right now. That should do it. It may take some time to find them, so let's wait for a bit.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro. We all believe that you will keep your promises. The moment I saw you when I awoke, I had a feeling you were here because of the agreement.
Agreement?
You might not remember, but this is a prophecy that we deeply believe in. That the Lord of Dendro will bring us home once the catastrophe...
I see. But I'm very concerned about your homeland. This is something I should help with. It's really no trouble to me at all.
Would you all be willing to come with me somewhere as we wait? The more family members that can return home with me, the better.
But didn't you say that you don't...
Yes, but I know their end. I will explain it to you along the way.
There's something that I'm very concerned about. Yes. I didn't mention it just now, but do you remember when I told you that the power in the elemental power inside the crystal is completely identical? What? Exactly. The prophecy that it mentioned was probably an agreement that I made with an elemental life. I had to deal with the forbidden knowledge to save their homeland. The process, however, took that sequence of events would explain the persistent feeling that I had unfinished business.
Makes sense. Too bad it's unable to tell us more.
Yeah, I've been trying to think of a place that fits the description of it. Agreed. I really want to send them home, so they won't have to wander around anymore.
The road here is a little rough. I'll lead the way.
Don't worry, Paimon can handle any road! Ah! Enemies! You're up, traveler!
Let me scribe.
Go!
Time to go. Huh?
Go! Amazing. With such skills, you all would have definitely been able to find a way to survive the apocalypse.
Hey! Paimon has been meaning to ask.
No, we didn't. The appearance of our kind will change according to the environment. After communicate thus, we gradually took the form of fungi and became a part of...
It's hard to believe that's even...
The most important instinct any life form possesses is adapting to the environment. Your hand is shaped like that for a reason, so you are able to grip and use tools more easily. The reason why fungi absorb elemental power is to blend. We are dendro life forms, one of the most ancient life forms in the...
So you mean, if Paimon wanted to, Paimon could change into a different form?
Not as freely, I'm afraid. You would require a long time. Although this is common sense to us, it is still extremely difficult to explain. You cannot make a sprout grow into a giant tree instantly, nor can you force a tree to bear fruit overnight.
I see. Humans have a term for this. It's called growth.
Ah, you're so smart, Nahida! Paimon gets it now!
Growth. I see. Yes, then this is a most beautiful word. I shall enjoy it more as we walk.
How much farther is it?
We're about halfway there. You're doing great, Paimon. Do you need me to carry you on my back?
Huh? Oh no! Paimon was just curious! Paimon isn't that type.
You seem to enjoy taking care of others.
You think so? Does the Lord of Dendro need to be carried?
That would be awkward, wouldn't it? Why don't you fly up and sit on top of my head?
We should figure out who will carry who later! We have monsters here!
I think we may have a different understanding of carrying someone. No matter whether it's tired or not, my child is always happy when I put it on my back and give it a ride.
Child? You mean the fungi we ran into earlier?
Yes. One was my friend, and the other was my child.
Why can't your kid speak?
Because it's just a fungus. I don't want my presence to change or affect the original state of the fungi species here. However, it is slightly different from an ordinary fungus. It seems to understand some human language.
Oh, then it must be a really cute name. You know, like Bongo Head.
You have an odd taste for names.
Huh? Paimon thinks that name is great.
Strange and cute at the same time. It's a name only Paimon would be able to come up with.
That's right!
The name I came up with was not as creative as Paimon's. Its name is... I'm sorry, but I've forgotten. Seems like I've forgotten many important things. Yes, I must remember it before I return. Yes, this way. We're almost there.
It's the Withering.
Yes, I have heard humans also call it that. It's the last form we take when we are at the end of our life.
It's trying to say that when they've suffered enough and reached the end of their life, they become a tomb.
Yes, I would have also suffered the same fate if it wasn't for the Lord.
So, this is how the Withering is...
Previous research has revealed that forbidden knowledge is the root cause of the Withering. But even if forbidden knowledge has been completely removed, its influence still remains, which is why the Withering remains. They've been tormented by forbidden knowledge for a long time. It's understandable that they will eventually... But what a sad and pitiful end.
When I left my homeland, flowers like these filled the fields. They grew in the pristine lakes, in the fertile soil, in my home, and they grew everywhere. Until the world suddenly lost all its color. But it's all right. Our life essence, elemental power. After an adventurer clears the Withering, I will quietly draw near the area.
But that would mean the effects of forbidden knowledge...
It's okay. That's not important anymore. I just hope it's not right to leave them to simply perish in the open. Now that we finally have the chance to return home, each one I manage to bring back will make me that much happier.
I understand. Just leave it to us. So you're worried about me? It's fine. Forbidden knowledge doesn't exist anymore. It's natural to want to be overcautious when dealing with a highly venomous snake, but when all that's left is its skeleton, there's nothing to worry about.
Paimon doesn't get what you two are talking about, but we're all ready to go now, right? Then let's do this! We've dealt with the Withering countless times already!
I'm seeing stars.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
I see everything.
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power.
Cross over! Hey! Everyone hold hands! The Temple of Wisdom!
Fate is upon you! Huh? I'm going in! Higher, higher, hands on fire! Yeah! Phew! Huh? Yeah!
As I expected, it's the last of my kind so it wasn't able to make it to the end. If only
I hope that you will be free of this pain after returning home.
Just thinking about how many elemental life forms have turned into tumors of the...
It's okay. As long as an external form is but a gift of time. Through growth comes change, and even abandonment of previous forms. How
It wouldn't have come to this if we were able to cure... But I will cure all of them. Even if it's just for the sake of the rainforest and all the life forms that live in it.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro. It was a wise choice for us to place our...
Hold on. I think I got something. Oh, I see. Okay, I understand. So, they found a fungus that matches the description I gave them. It's currently unconscious.
It must be in a similar situation as I was.
Okay, follow me.
Oh, what a cute treasure coffin! One client, 2 clients, 3 clients.
We're close now. It's just a little further inside.
But there are so many fungi here. They're probably all ordinary. Yeah, they won't be happy to see us.
No fighting. These are all its... Although we belong to different species, we've spent a long time living among the fungi. They can be reasonable, as long as we try to communicate.
What should we do? You're the only one who can make it through, right? But you'll need Nahita's power if you want to save that fungus.
I've got an idea. Can you teach me how to change...
You want to transform into a fungus? But we don't have time for...
Nahita is a god. Changing into a fungus should be a piece of cake.
Even gods can't bend the laws of time so easily.
then we'll have to enter with the risk of being noticed. We may not be able to avoid a fight, but if spending some of my power will guarantee the safety of you and its family, then I'm willing to try.
All right. You have great elemental power, so you may be... You will have to use power equal to that which is required to break through the limitations of time. I will lend you the relevant knowledge that I have. It should make your transformation
Alright, I'm ready. Changing into a fungus should be quite...
Lord of Dendro, this is nothing to joke about. I am extreme...
As am I. I'm not joking at all.
Alright! Let's not get hung up here. If it's really possible to turn into a fungus...
Okay. Good luck, Lord of Dendro.
Wow! You really turned into a fungus!
It's actually not too bad. My perspective in this form isn't much different from the unconscious fungus. It's just below here. Can you all help me determine which one it is?
Oh, how do we do that?
I'll get close to them while you make your way over from above. You should be able to identify them using elemental sight since they're elemental life forms. Then, all you have to do is repeat the correct answer in your mind. As long as I'm able to see you, then I'll be able to hear your answer.
Okay, got it.
Let me lure away the fungi up top and make way for you.
Alright, good luck, Nahida. Let's go, Traveler.
There's a fungus on patrol in the center there. It looks pretty vigilant, so I'd better go around it. Why is it reacting like that? Uh-oh, the fungus on patrol noticed me. There's a fungus on patrol in the center there. It looks pretty... It seems they didn't notice me. It seems that fungus won't be moving for the moment. This is the spot. There are several I'll hide and wait for the traveler to catch up. So this is the one.
Nahida? What's wrong?
I never knew that it was so tiring to change form. I even used the techniques that it taught me. Seems like it's worn.
The power of time accumulates slowly and goes unnoticed. A great price is to be paid if you wish to thank you for everything you've done. All seems to have gone according to plan. Now...
Who are you? I apologize. Language is not...
It's okay, I have good news. Let me explain it.
Apocalypse ended?
Yes. Unfortunately, I've forgotten where home is.
Really? That's great!
Home. Dendro Dragon.
Dendro Dragon. Ah, yes! The Dendro Dragon! I'm sorry, I just got so excited. I've probably never expressed such emotions before.
Oh, wait a minute. Paimon's confused. Do you mean the Dendro Dragon as in an element?
Yes, they're both dragons, but a pep, the Dendro Dragon, has been around for longer and has accumulated dense elemental power. But I don't quite understand. Why would you say that you're...
Because we live inside the Dendro Dragon.
The Dendro Dragon. Inside.
There is an entire world inside the Dendro Dragon's body. The Dendro Dragon nurtured the early... It once told us in a majestic voice that once we finally matured, we'd be able to start life. However, that day never came. Our homeland was the greatest place there ever was.
Paimon's still confused.
Yes, a very good example. It appears that you're much smarter than Paimon. The only difference is that the Dendro...
Wait, then if that's the case, doesn't that imply that a pep has also been...
Yes, that is correct. What has suddenly made you look so worried, Lord of Dendro? I haven't seen this...
A pep is the most adaptable life form in the world. The forbidden knowledge should have become a part of its body a long time ago. Which means that if all the forbidden...
Then a big void will also form inside the dragon!
I'm afraid so. Its body and soul have probably been in terrible shape for some... No wonder I haven't seen a pep for so long. But how did it get contaminated? But anyway, a pep disappeared and has been gone ever since that time. It's been enduring unimaginable pain all the while. Yes, how could I have forgotten? If the Dendro Dragon fails to hang on, the elemental power inside it will no longer be able to maintain its form. Dendro elemental power of that concentration will cause the rainforest. Giant trees will completely block out the sun. Plants and humans will fight over oxygen. Sumeru will no longer be suitable for sustaining life.
Hey, what about the crystal? Why don't you...
Yes, I'm sorry. You're right. Have you two ever seen anything like this before?
No.
Its power feels very familiar. Like something from our... I'm sorry, our memories aren't very reliable.
It's okay. I'll contact my helpers just as I did before and see if they can locate your other family members. I'm counting on you all. Your info is crucial to us now. Let's wait for their reply again, though I know waiting can feel unbearable at a time like...
Thank you. Family, bring...
I explained to them that you aren't hostile. After seeing you save it, it's...
Go home, leave. Hard decision. Don't know. They are weak. I worry. waiting, then
Don't worry. I understand what you are trying to... Family is very important to us. No matter when we were actually family. It has done a lot to protect this territory and can't help but work. Can you do one last thing for it while we wait?
Of course, I can relate to how it's feeling. I need to organize my thoughts as well.
thank you. Tend soil, food. Don't like plant invasion.
There are two things that it wants you to do. One is to look after the land that the food is grown in, and the other is to drive
Soil, there. First,
See, Paimon understood that. No need to translate. We'll take care of it right away. We planted all the seeds. It's time to handle the invading plant life. Wildflowers! It wasn't kidding when it said plants were invading!
Delves into destiny. Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave it. No, my sword!
This isn't good.
Whew. That should be all of them. That wasn't too tough.
Yeah, I've calmed down now.
Can you tell us about the Dendro Dragon? We don't know any...
Well, the history of dragons starts from the very beginning of Tevat. Sumeru was a Pep's territory. In those days, the lush rain...
Oh, so there was no desert back then?
Not at first. That came when a giant spike fell from the sky, turning a huge section of the rainforest. In an attempt to adapt to its new environment, a Pep changed color from the emerald green of the forest to the yellow.
No wonder those two elemental life forms are always talking about the importance of adapting.
A Pep has always seen itself as the master of Sumeru and has refused to recognize the new order that was established. Even now, however, powerless against the power in the sky, and then the forbidden knowledge many millennia later, it's been unable to stir up any trouble. Conflicts between the two sides are destined to continue until a balance can be found. As far as I know, a Pep had been slumbering in the desert, and King Deshret had taken a great interest in it. Maybe this is why a Pep was content. I'm not sure what may have led it to become involved, but rescuing it is definitely our top priority right now. The crystal that I have in my possession is probably the key that links the two matters together.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro.
You really like them, don't
Family. Like. Do you not like your family?
that's not what Paimon meant. It's just that you guys aren't actually the same species.
Does that matter? Family likes me.
Paimon doesn't quite understand.
What it's trying to say is that as long as family members get along well, then nothing else matters. You place importance on appearances, but we do not. We find the experiences, knowledge, and connections we've made to be more. These are all things that are more reliable than mere external appearances. These are the fruits of time.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. Looks can always change, so what's inside of us is more important. It wouldn't matter. Paimon would still be able to recognize you right away.
Oh? Still nothing new from the forest. Seems like we won't be able to find your other family members for now. It appears we are out of leads to follow. And if no one knows how this crystal works, then a pet may be in danger. It's okay. It isn't your fault. I don't think it's a coincidence that neither of you can remember anything about the crystal. Maybe it's because the crystal has a very close connection to forbidden knowledge, which causes memories of it to be and if that's the case, finding the other fungi still wouldn't help us at all.
The crystal and the apocalypse. The apocalypse, Lord of Dendro. Do you still remember the prophecy?
I do. What about it?
The prophecy is a story that connects events of the past and the future. A family member once said that the apocalypse is a part of us. The rest of the family did not approve of its opinion at the time, so it
Preserving the apocalypse? Do you mean that there's still some that hasn't?
That's not very likely. The power of Irminsul covers. Did the prophecy say where that family member went?
to the limitless depths east of Sumeru. A murky place that no one can return.
Yeah, that must be the chasm, right? But
It's impossible to preserve forbidden knowledge. What if it can be converted to a different form? I'm sorry if I'm suddenly not making any sense. However, I do think it's possible. Follow me. I'll explain it once we find that elemental life form.
This should cover food and rent for a while. Astrologers must rid themselves of material desires. Only by ridding oneself of clutter can one see the... true world around them.
This world is full of Propagate!
Rain outlines your fate.